Oh my god. Ugh, I'm sorry about that, guys. Today's gonna be really fucking scuff. I have to warn you. I fucked my model up really badly, and I don't know how to get it unfucked up. So, yeah, I'm not in the best of moods right now because I don't know what to do. Hello Mibu. Hello Moose. Hello Papaya Dance. Hello EDL. Hello Aloha Gator. Hello Grishlock. Hello Big Iron. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Christ, this is embarrassing. Let me switch over. Yeah, we're on the PNG for today, and we're not even playing Voices of the Void. I'm so sorry, guys. I am really, really sorry. I was messing around with some tracking on Vignon before stream, and I did something, and now my model won't track correctly. Let me show you what I did wrong. I'm really upset about this. My face moves, but my body does not. I don't know what I did, but I can't get it to move again. I don't know what the fuck I did, but I can't stream with this model like this. I just can't. I'm better off using a PNG. I'm gonna have to ask Dolly to help me tomorrow because I'm quite upset about this. What happened is that I wanted to try out webcam tracking with Vignon because it does support webcam tracking, but there's something weird. Like when I activated webcam tracking, it was like, oh, like what does it say on there? It says starting. This may take a moment, and it's been like 20 minutes like that. And so then I tried restarting it, and I screwed something up because normally when I would start my program, it would automatically connect to VTube Studio for my face tracking. But now I screwed something up, and for some reason, like, I start it and web camera tracking automatically starts, except it doesn't start. It says it starts and it just doesn't do anything. So I think there's something fucked up in there. Hold on, let me try one more thing. Let me try one more thing. Let me try one more restart. Let me save and restart and see if this will fix it. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to ask Dolly to help me because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. She's probably asleep right now, so we'll just deal with it tomorrow. Shit. Please, 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 please. Oh, you're fucking— no, it still doesn't work. Oh, fuck. I don't know what I did. I mean, I know what I did. I don't understand why it's not working. I don't understand why it's not working. Again, I apologize for this. This is really embarrassing, and it's quite upsetting for me. It's a good thing I decided to play a game today that will not upset me. Because boy howdy. Now that I'm worked up, I need something to calm me down again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this piece of crap shit bullshit program. I've never had any problems with it until today, and now I'm very upset. Fuck, dude. Oh my god. I never should have fucked around with it. I never should have fucked around with it. I knew it was a bad idea. I knew it was a bad idea because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I did it anyway because I'm a fool. Because I want hand tracking without having to use the leap motion. Kota, welcome in. And I fucked it up. I have no one to blame but myself, and I don't know what to do. If I just sit here, I'm just gonna get more upset about it. So I'm just gonna start the game and move over to that, because yeah. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Did I fuck up OBS too? Okay, no, I didn't fuck up OBS. Okay, sorry. I just need to check something. I just needed to check something. I just needed to check something. I thought I fucked up OBS, but no, OBS is fine. OBS is fine. Uh, there we go. What happened? I don't know. I already over it. I'm not gonna talk about it again. It's just gonna make me more upset. Let's see here. Um, where were we last? Oh, the seasonal specials. Oh, that's right. They have the holiday stuff now. I already did the cruise ship. I was in the middle of the Alice's oh, that's right. I was doing the White Rabbit's house. That's right. There we go. Let's resume this. I'm almost done with it too, so this shouldn't take too long. Oh dear. Wish I could hold on. Let me try to make it so my notebook stays open. Oh, but then that pushes my always something. It's always something. Nah, no, that's not gonna work. No, no, no. Another thing is upsetting me now. Oh dear. Whatever, whatever. Let's just play the game. Let's just play the game. uh, I was now I have to move this because this is in my way. I got a bigger desk, but it's still not big enough apparently. I was having this other problem with my Surface tablet. How's the volume? The volume's okay. Because I used to use my Surface tablet for drawing. Didn't I complete this one already? No, we started it last time and I never finished it because look at this place. It's friggin' huge. But I wanted to put, fuck, what's Clip Studio? I want to put Clip Studio on my Surface because I wanted to... I have Clip Studio on this computer for the rare occasions that I do draw. And I was thinking like, oh yeah, I have the license, so I could just put it on my other computer, my tablet computer. And so I went ahead and installed it. I logged in. And then you know what it fucking said? It said, oh yeah, well, this is another computer, so you need to buy another license if you want to use it on this computer. I was so pissed off. I uninstalled the whole damn thing because I was just so mad. Like, I own the license. Why can't I put it on another computer? That's bullshit. It's stupid. I'm not buying the same program again. Like, unless it's on sale for $5, which I highly doubt it will be. Because the cheapest, I think I got Clip Studio for like $30 on this computer. Because on my other computer, I have Photoshop, I have Paint Tool Sai, which I don't use anymore, and I have Fire Alpaca, which I used to use a lot, but for some reason, it's like, I have this problem with Fire Alpaca on my Surface tablet, where, like, I'll be drawing, and then all of a sudden, it'll just, like, it'll stop working. Like, I'll be able to draw, but if I want to erase things, the eraser won't work, and if I want to, like, undo, the undo function doesn't work. And so, like, I'll restart it, and then it'll, like, it'll still do it. And then I restart my computer, and then it works again. But for some reason, like, I can only use it for a certain period of time until it just, like, stops working, which is very annoying. So I don't know if the problem is with the program itself, or if the problem is with my computer. I think it's most likely that the problem is with my computer, because it's, like, it's a Surface Pro 6, which is not a new one. I've had it for about, like, more than 5 years, I think. And I've also had it fixed before. Like, I broke it, and then I had to take it in to get it fixed. So that could be part of the issue. But it's very disappointing, because it's like, yeah, it's like a Surface tablet. Like, it's very convenient if you want to draw, except for the fact that it doesn't fucking work. So that's pretty annoying. And then I'm pretty sure my, my other tablet, like the one that I just, like the USB tablet that I have that I can plug into the computer to work on that, it has like a dead spot in the middle. At least that's what I've noticed the last time I used it. So I don't really, like, the thing is that, like, yeah, I could buy another one, but I don't really, like, draw enough anymore to really justify it. You know, it's more of like a once in a blue moon kind of thing for me. So I feel like if I were, like, I would like another Surface tablet. Like, because that's my main computer. That's the computer that I do my work on and my school stuff on. I have my personal shit on that computer. I would like another, you know, Surface tablet for personal stuff, because this is my streaming computer. I don't keep personal stuff on this computer. So it would be, like, I should get a new one, or at least a refurbished one. But I don't really have the money for that right now, so... And it's like, it still works. It's not like it's totally broken, so it's not like... I'm not even trying to clean anything, I'm just spraying everything. It's not like, you know, it's unusable, right? CSP on a surface is a good idea, that we... Oh, on the... Wait, what the fuck? Okay, that was weird. I wasn't touching my keyboard and I was moving. Oh god. Is something else going to stop working now? Have I unleashed the floodgates of computer problems today? God, I hope not. If buying is known, then piracy is theft. I mean, no. I don't have a problem. Like, here's the thing. If I really wanted Clip Studio, I would find a way to get it. That's not the issue. But the issue is that I don't want to, like, waste my time or my money if the problem lies with my computer. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, you know, I could do that. But, like, if it still doesn't work, then it would just be a waste of my time. And if there's one thing I hate, it's having my time wasted. Even if it's my own fault, I hate wasting my own time. And that's just one thing that I really hate more than anything. It's like wasting my money is one thing, but wasting my time is like I'm not gonna get that time back. That's time I could have spent doing something else, you know? It's the principle of the matter. It's the principle of the matter. I thought you were for a second, Grishlock, I thought you were implying I should pirate a computer. I'm like, I don't know exactly how that would work. Like, I guess you steal a computer. I'm not gonna do that, but you know. Angry spraying! Exactly. Because I did, like... There is something I was working on that I would like to... You know, if you really want to know what I was working on a potential idea for another outfit. That's probably never going to happen. Or at least not within the foreseeable future. But it's just something I wanted to do for fun. Because I don't really draw for fun anymore because reasons. If you're only using the one machine at a time, the software locks you out because it was previously owned on other hardware specs. A policy which exists to force more unit sales. This is true. This is very true. You are not wrong about this. It's a bullshit strategy. It is a bullshit strategy. I agree with that. It could also be a fire alpaca problem, which... I mean, I like fire alpaca. It's not like... It's free, which is why I like it. Also, like, some programs, like a lot... I've noticed that a lot of drawing programs are not very well optimized for the Surface tablet. For whatever reason. I don't know why. And it's kind of bullshit because it's like, it's literally like a drawing tablet. You should be optimized for this computer. Like, for example, sometimes I've noticed that like when I've tried certain programs on my Surface tablet, you're a fan of GIMP? GIMP is literally makes me want to kill myself. I hate GIMP. I've tried, I'm sorry, I've tried using GIMP, but I hate it so much. It makes me angry when I think about it. Yeah, I'm sure you are, big boy. Exactly. I'm sorry, Kushlock. Anyway. Like for example, when I was playing around with like making like a 3D avatar in Vroid, so Vroid has a function that lets you basically like texture in the program. But for whatever reason, it doesn't work with the Microsoft Surface. It doesn't. Which is unbelievably stupid. Like, it's a touchscreen. How are you not optimized for a touchscreen computer? What? That's completely absurd. So I wasn't even able to use Vroid because of how stupid that fucking program is. Like, I don't know why. It's just, they just don't fucking, no one fucking likes the Surface. It's a very useful, it's like not a bad computer for artists. I mean, I guess it's because most, like, professional artists are usually just, like, they have an Intuos or a Cintiq or, like, a Huion or, like one of those fancy, like, those really expensive drawing tablets that are also, like, a second monitor. I think it's because most professional artists use those, whereas, like... Because a lot of the reason why they use that is for, like, color grading reasons, like especially if you are going to be like making art on a professional level, like the colors need to be accurate. And I don't necessarily know that accurate colors was part of the Microsoft Surface's selling points. You know what? Let's take a little, let's look at this right now. Let's look at the Surface tablets, the new ones. Let's see. What are they advertising this? Oh god, they're advertising it with Copilot. That's awful. Just sniff the hotbar out. Yeah, no, I tried it. I've tried GIMP before, Rishlok, but the thing is that I am so like, Almontis, welcome in. I am so Photoshop pilled. I am so Adobe pilled that it is like physically impossible for me to like use that program because the UI is just like, the UI is just so different. Yeah, the Copilot. Yeah, I literally, I click on the Microsoft Surface website. The first thing that comes up is Copilot plus PC. I literally don't want that. No one wants that. Fuck you, Microsoft. Kill yourself. Who's the chief of? No. I'm not gonna tell the chief of Microsoft to kill himself on stream. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to get banned off of Twitch. I'm not gonna do that. Oh Christ. I mean, if you've never used Photoshop before, that makes sense. This is owned by Amazon. Oh, that's true. That's true. Like, the Surface 2-in-1 PC, that's the one I have. What are they advertising it for? Performance, keyboards, versatility. Yeah, they're not really, like, advertising it as a tool for artists. It's more like, this is a touchscreen computer that comes with a pen, and also it has... What is AI accelerated computer? What does AI accelerated... You know, I don't even want to know what that means. I don't even want to know what the fuck that means. We are currently experiencing high demand. Please wait and try again later. I highly doubt that. I highly fucking doubt that. I don't want to discover the advantage of Copilot in PCs. I just want to know what the display is. Can you just... Okay, can you just please tell me what the display is? What is the display? Compare... Yeah, I would... Oh, fuck, no, Microsoft won't let me. It's a computer that, because it has AI on it, is accelerating right to the returns. Oh, that was a good one. That was a real good one. Aslaria, welcome in. Like, Huion tablet. Like, if I'm gonna go to the Huion website, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's like, yeah, this is a thing for artists. This is the thing for artists to use. Whereas, like, the Surface, they don't even mention that at all on there. I remember when I bought, like, my Surface, it was being marketed as a tool for, like, artists and graphic designers, but now it's, like, not. I think that's because, like, a lot of people have just moved on to, like, iPads now. Like, straight up, I've seen people who do, like, graphic design shit on iPads. It's crazy. Yeah, these are the nice ones. Used by companies to scrape data from users en masse. Okay. Okay, I have a question for you guys. What is worse? Your computer being used to mine Bitcoin or having AI scrape your data? I feel like they're basically the same thing, but they're essentially two sides of the same coin. Personally, I feel like having your data sold is a little bit worse, but also having your computer being used for mining Bitcoin, like, pisses me off. Bitcoin, yeah. Oh, they have computers? Pen computer. What, Canvas? Oh! So Huion actually does sell their own, like, Microsoft Surface tablets. I mean, they're not Microsoft Surface. I would choose Bitcoin if I had the choice. Okay, they're like... Okay, they range from, like, $1,000 to $2,000. Okay, interesting. Once Windows 10 is no longer supported, I need to find some other OS because Microsoft wants to put AI in. Yeah, I mean, your best bet is, like, Windows 10 Enterprise, but even then is gonna, like, that's gonna run out someday, you know? Prefer that it's being spied on by foreign governments because it's at least they're on the other side of the ocean. Yeah, that's true, that's true. At least the mining doesn't impact you after you power it down. I guess so, I guess so. You're gonna force yourself to learn Linux? Good luck. Good luck. That Godspeed to you. That's, oh boy. Oh boy. As a person who went from Linux to Windows 11, Linux Mint, genuinely Windows 11 feels like using Internet Explorers with no ad blocker. God, oh, Windows 11 feels, okay, okay. Actually, you know what was interesting? I didn't realize you could downgrade, because apparently Dolly told me that the computer she got had Windows 11 on it, and she was able to downgrade it. Which is interesting. I didn't know that that was something you could do. I thought you had to, like, do some kind of magical bullshit in order to get it on there. It's hidden in the settings? Okay. Should do a Linux for casuals video. Yeah, because I feel like Linux is, like, very, very daunting, you know, to people who don't, like, understand it. Like, I was thinking about this the other day, how I actually grew up using, like, Macintosh computers much more than Windows computers, because my school, like, only was, like, Macintosh only. So I spent, like, most of the day using those. So I had, like, a better understanding of, like, not iOS, like, whatever the fuck the operating system they used on there was, than, like, Windows for a long time. But then eventually, like, when I went to a new school, they had, like, computers that were, what is it called? Like, dual booted, so you could choose between either Windows or Mac operating system, and I just started using Windows, and then I forgot how to use, like, Macintosh devices. The hardest thing about Linux, besides hardware compatibility, is that things keep changing. Really? I didn't realize that was such a big... because Linux is open source, right? Is it? I don't know anything about Linux. Apple users to me are like loud vegans. Yeah, you know, it's like when I was younger, I thought like Apple computers were like the coolest. I thought they were the bee's knees. I was like, oh, I need to have. I beg my parents for like a Macintosh or like a Mac laptop every year. Hayden, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. And then I just got used to using Windows. But because you know what like really turned me off to Macintosh computers is that I had a... what did I have? It was because Flash was always such like really weird on like Mac computers, because I had a friend who had an Android phone, and he was able to play Flash games on his Android phone, and I wasn't, because I had like an iPod Touch or whatever, and I was like, oh, all I have I have what fucking, I don't know, Flappy Bird or some shit, and he can play like, you know, Flash games on his phone, and I was like, damn, this sucks actually. I want an Android phone now. Yeah, it does make me sad that Flash games have died. I actually did contribute quite a bit to, well, not quite a bit. Well, I think I contributed a lot to, there's a Flash game preservation project that I contributed some stuff to. I think it was like, God, what was it called? I don't remember what it was called. Flashpoint. Because I think I preserved like at least a couple hundred, um no, I did like 1,000, didn't I? Did I do a couple hundred or did I do 1,000? No, I did like a couple, no, I don't remember. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I was I gave myself the task of submitting like as many of my favorite dress-up games as I could to the Flashpoint project. All of them were dress-up slop. Hey, they were. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. They were good fucking games too. This was one of my favorites, but I contributed a lot of those. So at least those ones are preserved, the good ones anyway, from my childhood. Dress-up slop is definitely an oxymoron. Thank you. Speaking of dress-up slop, I've been playing Infinity Nikki on my PS5. Um, and I'm not gonna stream it because it's what am I missing? I'm just spraying randomly right now. Bed carrot pillow. Okay. I'm not gonna stream it because it's like a me game. It's just for me, you know. But I originally wanted to, like, they have an account linking, so you can link your accounts like PC and PlayStation, but I fucked it up and now I can't do that because they have a stupid way of doing it. Hmm. You only have options that would show up for Nurgle Turnip 28. You can ride the giant birds. Wait, you can ride the giant birds? Really? I thought you could just wash the giant birds. Wait, I didn't know that. Ooh, I'll have to try that out. Okay. But anyway, I wanted to link my account so that I could play it on my computer. Um, and I can't do that because apparently if you want to link your account, you have to do that the very first time you sign in with your PlayStation account. And I didn't know that because there was nothing that said that I had to do that, or there was no recommendation, no pop-up that said like, hey, do you want to link your account? And it's like, I checked on their thing, and it's like, yeah, it pops up the first time you sign in, and I'm like, okay, great, so I can't do that anymore. Thanks for that. Is it really so hard to make it so that I could, like, do it again? Is that really such a difficult thing to program? Whatever. It's not the end of the world. It's just something that's, like, mildly irritating to me. I don't know why. Like, because Warframe, they have their account linking open, like, at least once a year or something, right? Every couple of years. So clearly it's not impossible. I just don't know. It's probably because, like, oh, you have to have an account with, like, an Infold account, and then, oh, your PlayStation account is, like, made, and then it's, like, not linked, and then you can't link it, and it's like, okay, whatever. Fine. Fine. Bedroom wall lamps. Okay. But I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it. It's definitely like I have never played Genshin, right? But I feel like it's probably accurate to say it is a Genshin-like, in a sense that it is like an open world game that you basically just kind of like explore. Bedroom windows. Is this? Oh. Yeah, it's like dress up Genshin, I guess, which I don't really like have any problems with it. I mean, like, Genshin to me is boring as hell, like, it doesn't look interesting to me, but, you know, the fact that you can, like, dress up, ooh, that instantly appeals to me, right? Bedside table. Oh, this thing. I didn't realize this was dirty. But now I'm, like, obsessed with trying to get more clothes, and the thing is that, like, they're gonna add clothes gradually, right? But I'm like, I don't want to wait, I want them now. Because, like, they're gonna add more styles of clothing eventually. Um, one of my central trait, let's get this thing. One of my complaints with, like, the last Nikki game, and this is a really fucking stupid complaint, and I'll tell you why it's a stupid complaint, is that there were too many, like, gowns. Oh, the clothes, no, the clothes do have gameplay properties. They do. They can affect your stats and your abilities. So the clothes are actually, like, a core component of the game. But one of my main complaints, oh, over there, with, like, the previous Nikki games, is that there were too many gowns and not enough, like, stylish casual clothing. And there were too many, like, how do I say this? Like, in my personal opinion, there was, like, an overabundance of, like, Asian style dresses. And by Asian style, I mean, like, traditional style, not like modern fashion, which is a stupid complaint because the devs are based out of, like, Hong Kong or Taiwan. So, but, like, when I would go through my, like, clothing, it's like, okay, Cheongsam, kimono, Chinese dress, Korean dress, like, Chinese dress, fusion dress is just that over and over again. It's like, cool, I want to wear a punk outfit. Can I have more punk clothes, please? Gowns are casual clothing. I mean, I guess. There's that one pair of stress jeans. And furthermore, I posit the thesis that Dark Souls is a fashion game typically marketed towards boys. I mean, you're not wrong. They call it Fashion Souls for a reason. They do. The difference between obsessing over cosmetic items in video games and obsessing over random items and secrets in RPGs. How different is it? Oh, okay, that's what you're asking. Sorry, I read your message too fast. I mean, I guess it really depends because like the core like thing of the game is like you have to create outfits to complete quests and do things. Whereas like generally speaking, I feel like in a lot of like games that where you do have the option to change your clothing, the style doesn't really influence like the gameplay or like your progression that much. Maybe in something like Hitman where you have to put on a disguise, but a disguise is essentially like a uniform, right? It's not like something you're really customizing and making your own. It said clocks. What clock are they talking about? Oh, that over there. Okay. You have to complete random tasks and complete quests to gain power. Yeah, exactly. How Final Fantasy is really just a fashion sim. Oh, that's true. I don't like the way Final Fantasy Online looks. I don't like the way it looks. I think it looks ugly, to be perfectly honest with you. I do not like the way it looks at all. I'm gonna move this. Put this over here for now. And also, like, it scares me. Like, for whatever reason, occasionally I'll get, like, posts of, like, people posting their, like, Final Fantasy characters on Twitter, and it makes me so irritated because it's like, I literally don't care about this. I, like, negative care about it. I actively don't want to see it, and yet it's showing me that anyway. I hate algorithms. Hmm. Trying to get into it, but I just can't. Yeah, I don't get it either. I mean, I think it's also because like I'm not an MMO person in general. I like actively, I would say I actively avoid games like MMOs where like a core part of the gameplay experience is interacting with other people. I just I don't like that. I don't like having to talk to strangers. You know? So it's like for me, like because that's what I kind of liked about ESO. 2 FPS, Alex. Yeah. No, I fucked up my model and now we're on PNG today. Sorry. Um what I liked about ESO is that you can like pretty much play it solo for the most part. Like there are like unless you're really gonna do like dungeons and stuff, it is very hard to do ES. I mean, I feel like this is the case for most MMOs, but it's very hard to do dungeons unless you are part of a group, which I think is annoying because it's like I don't want to be part of a group. I literally just want to play by myself. Hey, exactly. You guys are chat. You guys are my chat. It's different. It's like if someone I didn't know were to come up to me on the street, then all the alarm bells in my head would go off and it would be like, why are you speaking to me? Please go away. I don't want to communicate with you. It's different. It's different, you know? Entrance door handle. Oh, this thing. Fireplace. Where is the fireplace? Oh, this thing. Oh, that. Ooh, how am I gonna clean this? Oh, there we go. Fireplace logs. I read that as hogs. Fireplace pot. Okay. Oh, I can get behind it. Wait, I didn't know that. Blizzard's recent SSF trend is something that I'm 100% on board with. Oh, are you talking about the new like the collaborative skins that they're doing? Is that what you're talking about? Because those are some of those are kind of cute. Solo self-found. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, Laria. I'm sorry. Can you explain? I don't know what that means. I assume it has to do with like MMO stuff, since that's what we're talking about. Kitchen cabinet doors. Oh, these things. Kitchen ceiling. There we go. Skylight outer windows. Oh, this okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. No sharing loot, no groups, no trading with other players. Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's fine if you like that stuff, but just like for me, like, unless you have like a group of friends you can play with, like, I just don't want to have to talk to someone I don't know. You know, I don't want to have to do that. Stove drawers. Oh, this thingy. Writing desk drawers. I assume those are upstairs. God, why does this game... Something about the way I move my arm when I play this game makes my elbow really hurt. I need to change my technique up here because clearly something is wrong. Are the people you don't know in the room with us? Even worse, they're outside on the street. Writing desk drawers, that's this thing, right? This is the writing desk. Is this not the writing desk? It looks like a writing desk to me. Oh, that. There we go. Good lord. Hmm. Post it in the Discord. Yeah, post it in the Discord if you can. Hmm. Okay. Caterpillar's mushroom. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see what this is about. Like, I'm the type of person where it's like, I'm okay with participating in things, but I don't want to be the one to have to plan things, you know? Like, if someone asks me, like, hey, do you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, sure. This looks like a Morrowind. Wait, you're right. It looks just like fucking Morrowind. Oh god, that's scary. Hey, dude. That doesn't look like Morrowind. But yeah, this looks exactly like Morrowind. Can I walk in the water? No, I cannot. Okay. Let's... Oh god, this is gonna... Oh, this one's gonna be a real pain in the butt, huh? Okay. Dude, wait. An Elder Scrolls Powerwash Sim collab would go super hard. An Elder Scrolls Powerwash Sim collab would go super hard. Okay, it's in the Discord. Okay, let me check. Why? Here we go.
Deploy the VTubers? The VTubers can never get me. I have surrounded my house in a moat of grass. And as we all know, VTubers cannot touch grass. It will kill them. Immune.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, that's not true. I touched grass before stream. I went to the friggin' Asian market, and I bought some noodles, and they had some yang sauce, so I got that. I don't know. It's hard for me, like, to know what the normal level of, like... Can you imagine a Warhammer Powerwash Sim DLC? Well, I'll have you will be surprised to know this, Grishlock, but there is, in fact, a Warhammer Powerwash DLC. I'm not gonna buy it, but yeah, it does exist, and you do get to clean the machine. I think? I don't know. I never really watched anyone play it. Can you fight the forces of Nurgle? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I assume it's a Warhammer thing. Yeah, you're basically, you're speaking another language to me here, and please don't explain it to me because I genuinely don't care. Oh well, there you go. Not to be rude, but I don't want to give anyone the impression that I am interested in learning about Warhammer, because I'm not. Oh, speaking of AI, so you guys know Daft Punk, right? So I don't think Daft Punk is doing this themselves, but the company behind, one of the publishers, I think, that you got... Okay, well, first of all, do you know, what is it, Interstellar 5555? I think that's what it is. It's like an anime Daft Punk, like, how do I explain? It's like a film. It's like a film. It's a musical. Yeah, it's an opera. Thank you. Well, they're re-releasing it, I think on like Blu-ray or something, but everyone's really pissed off about it because it has been AI upscaled and it looks genuinely awful. And everyone is very upset about it, as they should be. Um, it looks, yeah, it looks really bad. It's very sad. Cause like it looks like, yeah, it just, oh god, I'm looking at a picture of it now. It looks really bad. It looks so bad. Like, cause the original it doesn't even look that bad. Like, yeah, it's like old, but fact that it looks kind of old is part of the charm, you know? And oh god, it's so bad. I feel awful for anyone who like actually bought it or like went to see it or whatever. Cause there's just like it's just one of those things that like if you're not even going to like do it correctly, like if you're not even gonna make it look good, why do it in the first place? You know, like it's a friggin' cash grab, obviously, but it's very unfortunate. Do I have to clean this? No, I don't have to clean this. Okay. Wait. Who doesn't know what Daft Punk is? Who doesn't know what Daft Punk is? Grishlog, how do you not know who Daft Punk is? What the hell? You know what Warhammer is, but you don't know what Daft Punk is? I mean, I'm not saying that those things are connected, but that doesn't make sense to me. You're missing out. You're really missing out. If you like electronic music, yeah, if you like electronic music, I would highly recommend. You do not do most music. Okay, well then you might not like Daft Punk. Okay, fair, fair. Yeah, Daft Punk is popular among nerds and normies. I can agree to that. I feel like that's pretty accurate. I'm just I'm sad that I never got to see them live. Remember this? Oh, the summer of Get Lucky. I remember the summer of Get Lucky. That was my summer, honestly. I had a good summer, the summer of Get Lucky. It was indeed the song of the summer. The Warhammer siphons knowledge from everywhere else. Up all night to the sun, we're up all night to get sun. God, I love that song. I love that song so much. Such a good song. Is that weird ass cat still there? Ma, the weird. How's that fucking thing go? There's a weird ass cat outside. That thing makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to look at it. Fungus deck. Fungus deck. That sounds like the name of like. You know how it's like people who make electronic music will use those like devices that are just like knobs and like buttons? That sounds like one of those things like they would use. Like, oh yeah, this is my fungus deck. So I make music on it. You know? Like, oh, he's got the fungus deck. He's got the fungus deck 9000. Yo. Like I remember I know this guy who's really into like into craft work and stuff, that kind of music. And he likes to collect the I don't even know what you call those things. If they're like machines or instruments or both. But he has a collection of those like funky things like with the knobs and the buttons. Like in I'm just like, damn, that's cool. I don't know what the hell that thing does, but I bet it makes some cool ass sounds. What if they, okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. What if they made a Warhammer space opera? Like a Warhammer musical? How would you guys feel about that? Those of you who are lit into Warhammer. I feel like that could potentially be really interesting. Warhammer the musical. It's not like they could make it worse. What the fuck would they even sing about? Like killing things, I guess, or like taking over the universe? I don't know. I'm not into Warhammer, but I despise musicals, but that's a no from me. That's why it's such a good idea, because it would piss off so many people. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, why would you do this? There is like, there's like a very small Venn diagram of people who like Warhammer and who also like musicals. Several factions in the system have in-universe opera. War of the Beast, a musical journey. Pretty sure every single faction other than the Nids would be into musicals. Maybe. I mean, I'll take your word for it since you know more about it than I do. Because I mean, like, I was thinking about this the other day, how music is kind of like, it's inherently human. Like, humans have been making music for like, thousands of years, right? Like, it may not necessarily have been preserved, but it is a very like human thing to kind of vibe out to like beats and rhythms, you know? Like, it's just something, like, it's something that we all kind of have the natural capacity for, I feel like. Like, it might not necessarily be good, but I think everyone kind of has, like, a sense of rhythm and a sense of, like, you know, I guess, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, like, something I feel like our brains are kind of programmed to understand in a way. Kind of like how people are, like, able... I saw this, tweet where it was basically, like, um, fuck musical theory. All my homies hate musical theory or something like that. But it's one of those things where, like, you don't necessarily have to know musical theory to understand it, because it's like, that's the whole thing. It's like, it sounds good because it follows musical theory, but like, it just like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Very skeptical about cultural universals, and music is a very strong one. It's like more universal than having past tense or counting. Yeah, it is. It is. If I see a chimp hitting a fly rhythm on the bongos, I'm killing it immediately. Like, don't, like, monkeys kind of, like, make music? Like, maybe not in the same way that we do, but I'm pretty sure, like, haven't they done experience where they, like, play music for monkeys and the monkeys like it or something like that? It's that kind of thing. Have you heard of the Chimp Wars? That sounds vaguely familiar, to be honest with you. I might have, but you're gonna have to give me a refresher. I feel like I have heard of it before. Is it like something like a big-ass monkey fight? Because that's what it sounds like. Bees dance! I didn't know that! That's cute! That's very cute. Wait, actually, wait, we can actually decode that? That's really fun. I didn't know that. Bees are so cool. If I wasn't a seal VTuber, I would probably be a bee VTuber. Because I feel like there's not really a lot of bee VTubers, you know? But I've been noticing lately that there's been, like, more and more, like, seal VTubers popping up. And now I'm starting to not really feel so special anymore. I kind of feel bad a little bit. I hate to say that because it makes me sound like this jealous bitch, but like it makes me a little bit sad because I'm like, I'm not special anymore. You can say that you're among the first. I feel like there's probably at least like maybe 2 or 3 before me. But yeah, I guess I could say I'm one of like the OGs. I guess you could say that, yeah. I mean, maybe not the first, but perhaps one of, you know? Gotta narrow down, choose a specific... I did! I'm a harp seal. A harp seal VTuber. Apocalyptic seal. No, actually that's what most people are doing. Like, a lot of seal VTubers I've seen, they're not like, oh, I'm just a seal. They're like, I'm a seal princess, or I'm like a seal alien, or I'm like a seal whatever. They're doing the combination thing. So I do feel like my status as just a simple seal is relatively fine. Because like I don't have anything crazy going on, because I feel like the crazier you get, stop looking at me with those big old eyes. But like I don't want to say it's stupid to get really crazy with it, but sometimes it is just like it's just like you're going a little overboard with it, you know? Giraffe VTuber with there is a giraffe VTuber. That's Kiri Kilovolt. She has a really good design. I like her design. But she doesn't have like a crazy long neck. Not like Selen's neck. Overly long VTuber. I feel a VTuber person's naming nearing persona levels of ridiculous amalgamations and esoteric designs. No, I agree with that too. I think that's pretty. I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's a reasonable take. I mean, some people might think it's a hot take, but I don't think it's a hot take. One of my Yours a walrus bee VTuber. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, because I've never heard of like a walrus VTuber before. That's a niche that hasn't been explored. I like that. I like that. Alien seal. Come on, man. mm. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, there's so many like people say so many different things when it comes to like, oh, how do you be like a good VTuber? Does design doesn't matter? You need to have a personality. No, your design does matter. Oh, like you need to have good content, or oh, the content doesn't really matter that much actually if your design is good. It's like there's so many like because everyone has like a different thing. Yeah, nobody knows exactly. Nobody knows because this is still such a new and fresh like industry that there hasn't really there's really no consensus on like what works and what doesn't. Like people will say things, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's like objectively true, you know? Yeah, the ground is changing underneath your feet, exactly. Also, Dustin, hello, welcome in. My initial idea for a model ended up being almost exactly what came up with her investigator. Yeah, a bad design is dead on arrival. I can agree with that. Mm. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, is this like his sweater? How does he put on a sweater, this caterpillar? I don't really want to know. Mm. You know what else I was thinking about? How it seems like have you guys noticed this? So you know the artist who did Selen and Doki Bird's design? It seems like every new corpo has a VTuber that has a character that's drawn by them. Like literally, I've seen like at least 5 in the past month. And it's like get that bag first of all. Your art style is lovely and those designs are great, but it's like, man, that's like I'm like because I don't know, like for me, like drawing a model that takes like a lot of time, and to be able to pump them out like that so quickly, that's got it. They must have a really good workflow, you know. That's one of my biggest flaws as a artist is that I am very slow, and I've always despised the fact that I'm slow and that I just don't have a good workflow, and I can't really figure out how to get it better. Part of it is because like I tend to over focus on things. Like I was always a line art person. I was like I have to have perfect line art, and if my line art isn't perfect then I am going to kill myself. You know, and it's like not everything needs to have line art. Not everything does, but for some reason I was just so obsessed with the idea of like making everything have perfect lines. I enjoyed it for a while, but then eventually I was kind of like, you know, this actually kind of sucks and I'm miserable. I need to figure out how to like get away from that. I think it's just because like, Japanese art in general is very heavy on the line work, and considering that's pretty much the kind of thing that I like and am interested and grew up seeing a lot of, it's just kind of like ingrained in me that is like, I guess, ideal. Like I like to see it, but I don't necessarily like doing it, you know? And that's kind of like hard for me because it's like, well, if I don't do that, then what am I supposed to do? You know? Mm. Oh man, so yesterday, as you guys probably know, I was in the Team Fortress 2 Fritzcast charity charity stream yesterday, and that was a lot of fun. Blows my mind just to see a mangaka raw dog their panels and draw their characters without a sketch. I know, that shit blows my mind. Could never be me. Could never be me. But it was a lot of fun. I had a good time. I'm actually glad that I didn't stream my POV because it would have just been like too much for me to deal with. Because I was also like I was hanging out in the voice chat that they had set up. I wasn't talking. I was just kind of listening. But there was like 60 people in that channel at least. And like I was just listening to people talk. Um and I was just very fascinated because pretty much everyone who was active in that channel and like was actively talking was like a guy. And I don't know, there's just something about the way that like men like talk and interact that I admire, but I don't really understand. Because it's like these were all people who like they either know each other, they kind of know each other, or they don't know each other, and they're all talking like they know each other. And I'm like, how do you do that? I don't understand. Like how do you talk? Silveris, welcome in. Yeah, how do men talk like that? They just talk to each other without even like knowing each other. They just have conversations like that, and I just don't understand. I'm too much of a ball of shyness and anxiety to do that. Imagine Alex says something and the guys go dead silent. Yeah, no, that's what happens. That's what happens. That's literally what happens. Like, no, that's why I don't like. Yeah, I was literally observing it. Like, why don't watch? Yeah, listening to chimps in the wild. The neat part is you never meet them anyway. Because like that's why I don't really like talking in group settings. Is because it's like I'll like say something and everyone just goes like dead silent, and it kind of weirds me out. It's like they either go dead silent or they talk over me. And it's like both kind of make me uncomfortable, you know? Because like what'll happen is it'll be dead silent, I'll say my piece, and then people will just go back to talking like I never said anything in the first place. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I won't talk anymore. Or it's like I'm trying to say something and people like talk over me, and it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess no one cares, so I'm not gonna say anything ever. You know? And it just happens like that with me, my whole entire life, you know? And when that's what you're used to, it's hard to talk in group settings because you're just kind of like, it's just kind of ingrained into your mind that like, oh well, no one's gonna care what I have to say anyways, so why even say anything at all? You know? Why even bother trying to be a part of the conversation when no one gives a shit? That kind of thing. I mean that sounds really depressing, but that's just kind of how it is. Mm. Have a huge complex against being interrupted or talked over. Happens once and I immediately shut down for the rest of the night. Yeah, and it's like sometimes it's not really something that kind of like happens on purpose. Because it's like sometimes you're talking and it's just like hard to stop talking. Like I've been in that situation before where I've talked over someone accidentally. Just gotta be aggressive and not care about anyone. I know, but that's like, that's that's the hard part. That's the hard part. And then there's also the thing, it's like, oh, what if I say something that makes everyone hate me and think I'm a disgusting freak or something like that? And then everyone will hate me forever. The end. You know? I mean, probably my problem is my disturbing lack of like self-confidence when it comes to my conversational skills. That doesn't help. But like I don't really understand what I'm supposed to be doing otherwise. Do it on purpose. Huh. It kind of just like I mean, obviously this is like a fantasy and this is like impossible no matter what. But occasionally I'll think about it and I'll get like pissed off that there's no like magic pill that I could take that would just solve all of my like personality and confidence problems. You know, it's like, oh no, I have to deal with this forever. That's great. Cool. I think people are always going to call you weirdo and then you weirdo max anyways. I don't know. I can't really do that. I assure you drugs like that exist. Ooh, do tell. I could definitely use one of those. It's called alcohol. You're not entirely wrong. You're not in crack. I do feel like I'm more, I mean, you know, alcohol does have that effect. It makes you more confident. There's a little thing called speed. Oh. Well, no, because here's the problem with crack. If I was good at crack would make my anxiety worse because it's like an upper. It increases your heart rate or whatever. Crack would make my anxiety worse. There are plenty of options if tooth retention isn't important to you. No, tooth retention is very important to me. I need to keep my teeth because the alternative is too terrifying to even think about. Let's put this. Can I put this here? Just start taking roids. I don't think I'll do that. No, thank you. There we go. Oops, damn it. I didn't mean to fall off. Ah! There we go. Should have offered to bare knuckle box all those guys in the TF2 chat. Would have cemented you as one of the boys. I guess, I don't know, there's just like a certain level of like, I guess like, how do I explain this correctly? Like there's certain people that I vibe with and certain people that I don't vibe with, right? And it was definitely one of those situations where I was kind of like, you know, I'm interested in what they're saying, but I don't feel like I would really fit in and vibe with them. You know what I'm saying? Part of life is just saying some cringe and then thinking about it every night for the rest of your life. Unfortunately, that seems to be the case, yes. Oh, I can wash up here. Oh shit, he's got his friggin', his hookah pipe or whatever the fuck this thing is. No, I do vibe with chat. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the guys in like the TF2 voice chat from the collab. Like I don't know them, but I was kind of like, oh yeah, no, I don't think like I could get along with this person, you know. Not in like a bad way, like oh I hate this person, but in like, you know, I feel like our vibes are not compatible. That kind of thing, you know. Because I remember Kritzcast Aggro was like telling us that a lot of like those guys were kind of like they were kind of trolls, you know, not necessarily in like a derogatory way, but like yeah, they like to say stupid shit to fuck with people, that kind of way. And I am the kind of person where I take what people say at like face value. I tend to take things very seriously. And so like there's definitely been times where I like someone will say something to me and I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. Like I take what they mean like seriously. And then like later I find out like, oh no, they actually like didn't mean it in like a serious way. That kind of thing. Like I remember like when I had my computer, I had my friend fix my computer when I went back to Japan. And I was like, you know, I was intending to pay for it. I was intending to pay him and I was like, oh, how much do I owe you? And he's like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like one of our mutual friends like covered it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's very nice. And so, you know, later I go and text that friend and I was like, oh, hey, thank you for like paying like, you know, so-and-so to fix my computer. And he's like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't give him anything. And I was like, but he said you did. And he was like, no, he was saying you don't have to pay for it. He was saying he wouldn't accept my money. But but the way he said it, he basically said it like, oh, no, actually someone paid for it, like, instead. And I went to thank the person that he said paid for it, and that person was like, no, he was just telling you he wouldn't accept your money. And I was like, oh, that's a weird way of doing it, but okay. It's like, you can't take what people say so seriously all the time. And I'm like, I guess not. There are a lot of things I say in this chat, and you think I'm being serious, and I'm like, I should stop doing that. I do this with chat a lot, too. Someone will say something, and I'll think they're being serious. No, Jason, you are absolutely right about that. Like, I would say I know the difference between someone is, like, fucking with me or not, but sometimes people will say things, like, kind of nonchalantly. Nemcro! Welcome in, Nemi. Welcome in. Yeah, I got bamboozled. He bamboozled me. So that was an interesting experience. But I mean, I didn't have to pay for it, which was nice. That's why I mostly stopped Gaslight. And then when you finally don't need to take them seriously, it turns out the one time you needed to. Exactly, exactly. Is this thing clean? Oh, it's a bubble blower. It's not a hookah. Oh, because this game is rated G for... It's I don't think... Can they put tobacco in games that are rated like G or whatever? I don't know if they can do that. Gotta wash on... I already washed the hookah. The hookah's clean. Painwheel, welcome in. His hookah's done clean. You don't think so? Okay, yeah, that explains why this is a bubble blower. Kind of like how, no, in the original Disney Alice in Wonderland movie, was he blowing bubbles or was he smoking? No, he was smoking. He was smoking, wasn't he? Because that movie came out in like 1970 or something. Before they cared about that kind of stuff. Back when you could just go in an airplane and smoke for whatever godforsaken reason they thought that would work out. It's so interesting to think that just like 30 years ago, smoking in the US was like so much more common. Yeah, like they used to smoke everywhere, and now like people do obviously, but it's more like stigmatized and it's more like not as convenient, I guess, as it used to be. I mean, you know, obviously there's advancements like vaping tobacco. Would have smoked if it wasn't for the PSAs on TV that terrified me. Yeah, like it'll like make your teeth on breath all nasty, and it'll give you like wrinkles and shit. I don't know how to deal with that. The theater kids watched that and probably had ashtrays in the armrest anyway. Yeah, exactly. Because like in so many other places in the world, like they still have that like just everyone is smoking everywhere kind of like mentality. You know, like in Asia it's like that, in Europe it's like that. I don't know, I don't know if people smoke that much in Latin America. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really see that many people smoking the last time I went to Mexico, but I was also in a touristy area, so I don't know. There was stuff like some smoke's going into the vents into the baby's room and the baby. Oh my god, no, dude, listen. So when I was in I think I was in middle school, our gym teacher was doing like an anti-smoking thing, and so he had this like plastic bag that was supposed to represent like lungs, and somehow, I don't know how he got permission to do this, he lit a cigarette on campus so he could, and it was like a clear plastic bag to represent lungs, right? And he like had the I don't know how it worked. It was some kind of apparatus where it's like when the tobacco was like in the plastic bag, it would like turn gray or brown. And it was basically supposed to like be like a representation of like, yeah, this is your lungs when you smoke. And so it was basically like he lit the cigarette and then he like pumped this thing so that the air would go into like the plastic lungs thing, and it turned like all nasty. And everyone was like, ew, that's disgusting. And he's like, yeah, that's what happens to your lungs when you smoke. But I still don't understand like how he did that, because I'm pretty sure like you weren't allowed to smoke on the campus. So I don't know how he got permission to do that. I mean, I guess it was for like the cause of like telling kids about how bad smoking is, then it is fine, but I don't know, it still kind of shocks me how he was able to do that. Looking at old government military equipment is wild. They flip out the drinks around equipment. 5-6-year computers back in the 60s. Yeah, computers had ashtrays. That's crazy. They used to bring in donated organs to show you what smoking does to people. That's crazy. Maybe he didn't get permission. You know, that could have also, you know, that he's, you know, you might be right about that. He was the kind of guy who was like, get forgiveness, not permission. But donated organs, really? That's crazy. That's some crazy shit. One smoker, not one smoker, and the smoker organs look nasty. Oh, I bet, yeah. Hopefully they were donated. I would imagine that they were. You know, because like when you have that thing on your driver's license or your ID that says like, do you want your body to be donated to science or whatever? Because I think they make you do that when you get like an ID or a driver's license. Like, do you want your body to be donated? And you can say yes or no. I think. I'm not 100% sure about that. There we go. I'll go this way. Yeah, they're really gross. Never say yes to having the organ donor mark on your ID. Yeah, I do not want to be an organ donor. I'm sorry if someone dies because they don't get like my lungs or whatever, but those are mine. You can't have them. They belong to me. These are my lungs, and not my lungs is probably a bad example because I have asthma. But like, I don't know. I feel like I have a strong liver. You can't have my liver. My liver is mine. It's mine. I need it so that I can process alcohol. They even did that for obesity, and the fat person heart was 3 to 4 times bigger. The yellow stuff. Oh yeah, like the yellow stuff. Yeah, they're my organs. They're mine. You can't have them. They're mine. They're going in the cremation. They're gonna get cremated. God damn it. And that's that on that. If they're not going in the oven, then they're not going anywhere. Where can I guess I can put this here. Sometimes they purposely let you die so you can get those sweet organs. No way. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, oh, you're so healthy. Would be a shame if you just tragically died for no reason in this hospital so we could harvest your sweet, delicious, fresh organs. Oh, God. Maybe in, like, some kind of fucked up, like, hospital. Maybe. Like, Dr. House would never do that to me. He would tell me I have lupus. Or some shit. If there's anyone who could figure out what's wrong with me, it's Dr. House. That's why I said not to say yes to having- Oh, wait, that's actually a real thing? Wait, that's fucked up. That's super fucked up. What the fuck? That's crazy. Because I know my aunt, she says she's DNR, do not resuscitate, but I don't know how exactly you, like... I don't know how seriously they take DNR. Like, hello? Oh, there we go. I don't know how seriously they take DNR, you know? Because I'm pretty sure, like, you know, when you take the Hippocratic Oath, you kind of have to save people's lives. Because that's, like, kind of the point. Even if it's someone says, like, don't, you kind of have to. Right? I feel like that's how it works. I could be wrong, though. They'll see a weird sliver in your thumb and diagnose you with thumb cancer. Dr. House would take me seriously and call everyone else too. But yeah, exactly. Say what you will about Dr. House, but he knows his stuff, even if he is, like, addicted to pills, right? I used to watch that show with my mom, House. We would always laugh at how ridiculous it was and silly. He's always eating that Vicodin. he do be eating that Vicodin. I wonder, did Dr. House ever try smoking weed? I feel like that would probably help with his attitude a little bit, but I also feel like if he's, like, diagnosing people, he probably shouldn't be high. Well, I mean, he is high. That's the whole thing. That's his problem, is that he's high on something. He's always high on something. I have horror stories about DNRs, but I'm gonna assume they're related to how terrible all local hospitals are. Okay, ooh. Yeah, I don't know about that. I still don't really know how it works, to be honest with you. Like, do you just, like, you get in a car accident and you're, like, dying, and the paramedics are trying to help you, and you just say, like, actually, I'm DNR, please let me die. Like, they can't do that. That's, like, they can't do that. That's, like, the whole thing. They have to, like, try and help you. They can't just, like, let you die even if you say you want to, right? That's why people go to, like, Sweden to kill themselves, because that's the only way to get, like, medical-assisted suicide or whatever. Or Canada now. Or Canada. Canada mentioned! Exactly. Dude, I saw this thing. Canadian McDonald's had some kind of, like, limited edition McFlurry for a while. I don't remember what it was, though, but it looked hella good. I think DNR is only for if your heart stops. Oh, okay. So it's not like if you... if you're like, the doctors are like, we have to remove your legs, and you say like, well, I would rather die than have my legs removed. It's for if your heart stops. Okay. I thought it was like you could say like, I would rather die than like, I don't know, be a vegetable for the rest of my life, that kind of thing. No heroic measures is the usual standard, so no CPR or surgical aid. Oh, okay, okay, I see. The poutine McFlurry, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Poutine. Yeah, I would not like to be a vegetable either, honestly. Like, I just like, just kill me at that point. Like, I don't want to live like that. I don't care if like my brain waves are still working. I don't care if I'm still responding to stimuli. Just let me die, please. Just let me die. I don't want to live like that, you know? That's just too sucks. I'd be bored. It'd be so boring because it's like you can't move and you can't communicate, so you just have to sit there and shit yourself all day, you know, while being fed through an IV tube. Like you can't tell people like I want to watch the new season of like I don't know, what's an ongoing show right now. You just have to sit there and people will be like it how do I say this? Like you ever see those mm, like locked in syndrome, people who have that and they like their families are all like, oh, you know, like they really like this and I always put this on for them, and like, you know, like their families are basically the ones who have like the final say in like what they can and can't do, and like it's like I guess it's like being in a oh, what is the thing Britney Spears was in, um not a coma, a conservatorship, not an asylum, a conservatorship, which is basically like you have like no control over like anything in your life. Because they did that to Wendy Williams recently too, apparently. Supposedly she's having like dementia issues, and now they're like she's in a conservatorship. I don't know. You can watch like videos about it. Lou Taylor might be involved. Knowing her, she probably is, but that's none of my business. Although medication can be a bit of a gray area, but sometimes injecting indeprin is considered a heroic measure. Okay. If someone sits my vegetative ass down and making me watch all of My Hero Academia, I'm biting my tongue to drown myself in blood. Yeah, exactly, exactly. You know? Because it's like, if you actually don't like something, there's not really a lot you can do to say like, hey, I don't want to watch the new season of My Hero Academia. Right? It's scary, it's scary. Like, there's definitely cases that I, like, think that people should probably be under control over. Like, you know, like, let's say there's, like, a crazy person on the street who just kind of, like, screams and shits himself all day. Perhaps that person should be in some kind of facility or conservatorship if they, like, literally cannot take care of themselves because their brain is too fried from taking fentanyl and other narcotics. But, like, you know, you get what I'm saying. I bet Elon could make a lot of money if he installs a Neuralink into all those vegetables and forces them to watch ads. Oh god. Oh, that's some Black Mirror shit. That's some Black Mirror shit right there. Why would you type this? You've just caught doomed thousands. Got fent zombies. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Like, I've definitely seen, like, there's some local, like, homeless druggies where it's, like, sometimes I see them and they'll just be, like, acting normal, but, like, acting normal, I mean, like, they're not, like, screaming and, like, saying incoherent things. They're just kind of panhandling. And then there's other times I see them walking up and down the street and they're just, like, screaming and, like, you know, like, shaking their heads or waving their arms or something, and it's very clear that they're, you know, on something or they're having an episode. And it's kind of like, what is to be done with these people, you know? Because clearly nothing is. Clearly nothing is. In 2023, there's a woman who got a brain implant to talk through a computer. Maybe you'd be able to play video games. You know what I was thinking about this earlier today? How, like, I make a lot of spelling mistakes. when I type, for whatever reason, my typing's gotten worse. And I was thinking to myself as I was making a spelling mistake, like, I can't wait for the day where I can just, like, think what I want and it will be spelled correctly. You know, I won't have to do the press button finger, press wrong button. It'll just be like, I think I want to type the sentence, buy burger from Costco. And the sentence, buy burger from Costco, will appear in my word processing document. Yeah, the cops can't do much. Yeah, they really can't do anything. What if you think the spelling mistakes? Oh, well, I guess that means there's nothing I can really do about that, Ulu. There's nothing really I can do about that now, is there? If I become a vegetable, I give to science permission to fully chrome me up like patient zero of this cyberpunk future. Yeah, like put me in a robot or something, you know? Give me a robot body. That's what I want. A robot body. That would be cool. The image of Alex trying to buy a burger from Costco, but it keeps reading her brain wrong. I mean, they sell like frozen burgers at Costco. I'm pretty sure they sell frozen burgers at Costco. They sell like White Castle burgers, although White Castle is not really that good. Imagine the day you can think the burger and it'll get printed for you. Yeah, but I feel like a printed burger probably wouldn't be that good. Microwavable burgers are so ass. Yeah, nothing beats a fresh one. Nothing beats a fresh one, that's for sure. Burger. Can I move this over here? Move this. Should be able to. There we go. Yeah, I can move this over here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Would a brain implant be cheating for fighting games? That's a good question. That's a good question. Do you want a fucking bees sugar? Bees sugar. Bees sugar nuts. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Chimkin nugget. You mean to tell me that a shrimp fried this rice? Imagine getting your ass kicked not because of the millisecond delay, but because the dude is playing at the speed of thought. What if it's not even a burger, but is covered with gologram and makes your brain interpret it as the best burger in your life and you have no idea about it? You know what that makes me think of? Do you remember that episode of SpongeBob where, like, Karen was like, here's your dinner, Plankton, and it was just a hologram burger and Plankton was eating it? That's what it makes me think of. Plankton's hologram burger. Oh, did I finish the top? Yes, I did. Nice. That's sad I'd become a terrorist. That's quite a... Alright then. He eats light normally. Oh, that's true. Actually, wait, you're right. No, plankton do eat light. You're right about that. Huh, I wonder if that was the joke. Did I miss the joke in SpongeBob? I probably did, because I was like 5 years old. The Krusty Krab goes corpo and they serve those gray goo burgers. Was that I don't remember that episode. That must have been a new episode, because I don't remember that. Because what I'm thinking of is the episode where, like, Pearl takes over the Krusty Krab and she makes it like the cutie crab or whatever, and everyone has like a mental breakdown over it. You don't know plankton photosynthesized at 5 years old? No, I thought I don't think about plankton ever. Because why would I need to think about plankton? I don't. I'm not a fish. I'm not I don't think about plankton, I'm sorry. Gotta get in there. Whee! Oop, 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 oop. There we go. She doesn't even think about plankton. No, I don't. Next she'll say she didn't know string theory at 3. No, I don't. Oh god, I'm stuck. I know string cheese theory, if that's what you're talking about. I know the theory of the string cheese. String cheese theory is that you see a string cheese and you eat it. That's string cheese theory, baby. Ah, I don't have any string cheese. Okay, I should put that on the shopping list. String cheese. Sounds disproven. What are you talking about, Emmy? What do you mean disproven? How you see a string cheese and you eat it? How do you disprove that? You don't. Because that's string cheese theory, baby. Oh, I have to get over there. Okay. Whoop. Nice. I'm quite picky about string cheese though, because you ever get like a string cheese and it's just not like, it's just not stringy enough. Like you try to peel off some of the string cheese and like it'll peel off half of it. I hate that. That drives me crazy. How do I, hold on. Okay, hold on. There we go. I used to just eat, oh, you just eat them like sticks. Okay. I like peeling them. I think that's part of the fun. That's part of the enjoyment of string cheese is peeling it. Okay, this is still dirty. Where is it dirty? Where's it dirty? It activates monkey with banana instinct. You used to bite them too. Okay, interesting. There we go. Make sure everything up here is clean. Oh, this is still dirty. Okay. Yeah, it's clean. Purple segment is still dirty. I want to click this. There we go. There we go. Okay, is this, is the mushroom up here, is everything up here clean? Because I don't want, okay, no, this is still dirty. I don't want to have to come back here. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, this is still dirty though. You didn't, wait, you didn't know they could be peeled? Why did you think they call it string cheese then? What are you talking about? It's called string cheese because it's string. You can string it. Okay. You thought I thunk? Fair, fair. Oh, you were a cheese biter too, Nemi? Really? Okay. Maybe I'm the odd one out here, cause like, I don't know. Like, I don't like the texture of biting it as much as I like the texture of like the thin strings of cheese. You know, like I just don't like the textural experience of biting into it. You know, I find it to be somewhat unpleasant. Yeah, the mascot of the string cheese brand is being string, John String Cheese. Chat is the abnormal ones, exactly. You bit your fingernails, so you had a hard time peeling the cheese. Okay, that's valid. I think that's a valid reason. Yeah, they don't call it bite cheese, they call it string cheese. I guess they could call it like peel cheese, but peel cheese sounds weird. Okay, this bridge is still dirty. Yeah, I'm very disturbed at this lack of understanding of how string cheese works. Yeah, you could use your teeth too. That's another thing you could do. Hey, something here is dirty. I don't know what it is. Yeah, whatever, I'll deal with it later. Oh, 97, almost done with this. That went faster than I thought it was going to be. Remedial cheese eaters. Yeah, exactly. You guys need to take classes in eating cheese. Cheese eating 101. And I am the professor. Actually, no, I don't think I'm qualified to be a cheese eating professor, to be honest with you, because I'm not, I like the cheeses that I like, and I don't like the cheeses that I don't like. And there's more cheeses that I don't like than there are cheeses that I like, if that makes sense. Weaving your cheese into a scarf. Cheese scarf. Oh, you like the nasty cheese, really? Yeah, I'm not a nasty cheese lover. I like my mozzarella, I like my cheddar, I like goat cheese, and there's another type of cheese that I like, but I don't know what it's called. Yeah, no, I'm not a moldy cheese lover. I'm scared of mold. I'm scared of fungus. I'm scared of mushrooms. This whole level is freaking me the fuck out because I'm scared of mushrooms. Like, what if I get mold disease from the mushrooms? Come on, can I please get this clean? Why isn't this clean? Stop being dirty, stop being dirty, stop being dirty. Be clean. Why? Okay, there we go. Christ, I was gonna lose my mind. Hey, what am I missing? Oh, I'm missing a lot here. Bridge lanterns. Oh, are these lanterns? Oh, they are lanterns. Okay. Oh, this thing. Okay. Oh, right there. Okay. Bridge post. Oh, this is still dirty. Alright. Oh, those two are still dirty. Yippee! Oh, NO3, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Was it this one or was it this one? No, it's both of them. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, any more? Nope, those are all clean. Butterfly Shrine Path. What the hell? Oh, this thing. It's a shrine to the butterfly. Oh, it's a plinth, not a path. It's a plinth. I didn't read that correctly. There we go. Whatever the hell that means. Shrine statue. This is still dirty. Worship the butterfly. Caterpillar Cocoon. You ever played the American McGee Alice Returns game? Yes, I have actually. I never played the second one. I did play the first one a really long time ago. Hello? Oh, there we go. I remember it being super janky, and I remember having to use cheats to, like, beat it because, like, my game glitched up on the final boss or something. What was I looking for again? Caterpillar Cocoon. Oh, that thing. Okay. But I enjoyed it. I never got around to playing the second one. I do own it. It's on my ever-expanding list of things to play. I've heard good things about it. I was following... I do follow American McGee on Instagram, and I know he was, like, pushing to get a third game made. Like, they made, like, a pitch deck and everything, but EA turned them down because he doesn't own the rights to the game anymore. He sold it to EA. So I think he did that so he could make the second game. And EA is basically like, yeah, no, like, we don't care. And yeah, he gave up. He gave up, which is sad. But he has, like, a store now where he and his wife, like, make crafts and sell them there. He lives in China, which is very ironic considering his name. But yeah, it's sad that the third game was never able to be materialized because all the work that they had put together like the pitch deck they had was very nice. Like he was posting like behind the scenes and stuff of it, and it looked really good. Like just aesthetically and everything they had going. So it is quite sad that that never is going to be materialized. Well, wait a minute. I mean, technically, isn't is technically Alice in Wonderland like open, like, I mean, the story of Alice in Wonderland isn't like owned by Disney anymore, is it? Because like, oh no, because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to make the games. Because like theoretically, I guess he could still make like an Alice in Wonderland themed horror game, but just it couldn't be related. It would have to be noticeably different from like I as far as I'm aware, there's no patent on like horror themed Alice in Wonderland video game. So I suppose here someone else could theoretically make another one, but it wouldn't be the same, you know, because that was his baby, right? That game was his baby. And, you know, not being able to, you know, essentially just being turned down like that, I feel like anyone would be upset about that. Caterpillar Fez. Oh, his little hat. I have to, damn it, I have to go back up there again. I remember at some point, I don't remember which this one this was. This was, I think, during like the Tumblr era. He was getting like a lot of flack for like, oh, this game romanticizes mental illness, but it's like it literally doesn't. Like it's just not. It's public domain, but I doubt he'd get away with legally distinct macabre Alice in Wonderland. Mm-hmm. What game? Alice Madness Returns. Yeah, Alice Madness Returns. Or I guess like the American McGee Alice like game series in general, of which there are only two. Yeah. Fungus deck. Oh, that's right. The fungus deck. Fungus deck. I can't beatbox. Beatboxing is a really cool skill. I think people who can beatbox are like crazy talented. I don't know how to do it. Like how do you make multiple sounds in your mouth at the same time? That's a crazy skill to have. I can't do it. I don't really think any of the story romanticizes mental illness. Exactly, the Mad Hatter. Like he's not. Exactly. Oh, I forgot I could do that. Okay, where is it dirty? Over there. Okay. Fungus platforms. Oh, these thingies. Okay. Oh, that one. I used to when I was younger. I have a better beatbox range than most, but it's a far cry. Yeah, I remember I went to this concert once, and there's this guy who was like an opening act, and he was like a Japanese beatboxer. That was like the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like just there's no backing track. He's just there, and he's just like literally just like making music with his mouth. It was wild. I mean, I feel like anything that has like a mildly edgy aesthetic is going to get like accused of being like romanticizing anything, you know, for whatever reason. Where's the other friggin' flungus? What's a flungus? Flungus platform. Okay. Like, oh, if it's like one of those things where it's like if something isn't depicted explicitly as negative and only negative, then it is romanticizing the bad thing. And it's like that's not how it works, but okay. Sure, I guess. Yeah, like Jinx from Arcane, that's a really good example. She's definitely like kind of like edgy, but I wouldn't say like there's anything about her that's particularly like her edginess isn't really like romanticized. Like maybe like in like the weird girl sense of it kind of was, because I feel like Jinx was like kind of a manic pixie dream girl. Like manic pixie dream girl and romanticizing mental illness are like two entirely different things, I feel like. And that's something that people don't really like to acknowledge, if that makes sense. You know? Table. Like you can't say that like every single person manic pixie dream seal. Oh god. Like, you can't say that every single person with, like, you know, I don't know, dyed hair is, like, severely mentally ill. Like, you can argue that, and there is a high correlation, but you can't say that about every single person, right? Ramona Flowers, yeah. Original Jinx might have been, but not Arcane Jinx. Yeah, Original Jinx was really, like, Manic Pixie. Arcane Jinx is, like, I'm clinically depressed, and I'm going to make it everyone else's problem. Why? Where is the table dirty? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Washing line post. Oh, that thing. Okay. Arcane Jinx is probably schizophrenic. Probably, because, like, it wasn't, like, she did give me that vibe in a sense where it's like, is she hearing voices or is she just having a mental breakdown? Like, I wasn't totally sure, you know? At least severe PTSD. Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, she definitely strikes me as, like, I was getting the sense that she was, like, compartmentalizing very heavily. You know how it's, like, she acts really, like, happy and upbeat, but it's actually, like, kind of a facade so that she doesn't, like, you know, feel like shit. It's, like, that kind of thing, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like, just because someone has, like, an issue doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna be, like, depressed about it all the time. Like, people can compartmentalize, people can cope. You know, people have different ways of dealing with things. If that makes sense. Like, I am the type of person where it's like when something really bad happens, it takes me a long time to process it. Like, I'm not the kind of person where it's like, if I hear someone close to me died, I'm not gonna start, like, instantly crying. Like, it'll take me a while, like, a long-ass time for that grief to move through me. Like, it could be, like, you know, weeks before I even, like, shed a tear. Because, like, that's just how I am. That's just how it kind of, like, works with me. And it's not necessarily, like, a good thing all the time, because normally, like, if something bad happens, people are like, well, this bad thing happened, shouldn't you be upset about it? And it's like, I am, but I just, like, I just have a different way of showing it, I guess, if that makes sense. You know, it's kind of like how some people, when they're dealing with grief, they overwork themselves. And other people, when they're dealing with grief, they, like, completely shut themselves off from the world and, like, stop doing everything and fall into, like, an extremely depressive state. You know, it's like one of those things. Everyone just deals with things differently. Because I would say I'm definitely the type of person where it's like, I prefer to, like, keep moving. Like, if something, like, sad happens, I don't really like to spend a whole lot of time just, like, sitting around being sad about it. I am, like, a bit of an overworker when it comes to, like, dealing with stuff that happens, you know? Like, I'm just like, I need to do something to keep my mind off of it. And sometimes it's a little bit hard for me to, like, because, like, I don't know, I guess I have trouble seeing things from other people's perspectives sometimes. Like, when I hear, like, oh, like, this person's, like, um, you know, like, this person's, like, cat died, and now they're, like, you know, they're like crying for like a week straight, and I'm like, that's crazy. Like, when you know, when our last, like, dog died, I was just like, I just worked for like 12 hours straight so I wouldn't have to think about it, you know. I screeched for like 4 seconds into a pillow and okay right after something bad happens. Yeah, exactly. Everyone has like a different way of dealing with it. Comes to bite me in the ass 6 years later. Yeah, like, I'm the same way. Like, I still have trouble dealing with things that happened, like, you know, I don't know, like 10, 15 years ago, like, you know, family deaths that happened when I was, like, really young. I still struggle to deal with them because, like, that grief just never really, like, fully moved through me. Like, it's still there, and I can't really, like, I don't really know how to get rid of it, you know? It's just something that's always there. There we go. Usually takes at least a day for something like that to fully hit me. Because, like, for me, I'm definitely the type of person where it's like, I just don't like thinking about, like, things, and I avoid thinking about things as much as humanly possible, because if I think about things, then I will get very depressed. You know? So it's like, the less I think, the happier I am. And I guess that's true for, like, most people. You know? They say that, like, people who, like, think a lot tend to be the most, like, depressed. And I feel like that's probably true. I feel like that's probably true. Sort of comes and goes in waves. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Whee! Ooh, do they have biscuits at this tea party? Is there like tea and biscuits here? Oh, there's that fuck ass cat. Oh, see, there's like creepy ass laughter again. It's the cat that's laughing creepily. Is that a word, creepily? The cat laughed creepily. I don't know if that's a word. Not that it really matters, but oh, it's a frog. Hello, frog. It's the Cheshire Cat. It is, but I don't recall the Cheshire Cat having a creepy laugh. It's like, hey, have you tried not being creepy? It does? Okay. Okay, well then I guess that's the problem of the Cheshire Cat. I can't tell if this frog is like a teapot or if it's supposed to be something else. Maybe it's like a container for sugar or something. The Cheshire, I mean, I know the Cheshire Cat smiles. I just wasn't sure about the laughter, but okay. Thank you for confirming it. Whee! It looks like a fancy cookie jar. It does, it does. Pretty sure the Cheshire Cat in his allegory for mania. Oh, maybe. I mean, everything in the Alice in Wonderland story is like an allegory for something. Like, oh, the Mad Hatter is an allegory for the guy who made hats who was like getting a high off of his like hat glue or something, and then he went crazy. Wasn't it something like that? Something like that, I think. Wait, why am I using the extension? Not really? Oh. I thought that was like the thing with the Mad Hatter, like he's crazy because like the hat juice makes him go crazy. Lead and arsenic poisoning. Oh yeah, the hat juice. I mean, I don't think that lead poisoning can make you go crazy in the sense like mentally, but I think it can, it's more of like degrades your physical health, right? Arsenic, I don't know too much about arsenic poisoning. Probably a similar thing. Makes your liver stop working or something. I should clean his ass. There we go. There's this theory that the boomers are mean because of leaded gas. I've heard about that. The boomer lead stare. I know exactly what you're talking about. The boomer lead stare, yeah. And there's gonna be like the zoomer microplastic stare next. Not entirely unplausible, yeah. I mean, there's so many things that we're not gonna know until like 100 years in the future, right? Lead exposure as a child is well documented for causing severe brain damage and defects later in life. Yeah, because like they used to paint children's toys with lead paint, didn't they? And then eventually they were like, oh, actually, wait, we shouldn't do this. Oopsie daisy. Yeah. Found out a little too late. But I mean, like, people survived, like... Wait, you had lead poisoning as a child? Wait, how did that happen? Were you like eating lead paint or something? Because that's the only plausible way I could see it happening. You supposed, oh, leaded gasoline, that's right. You ate lead paint off the wall. Were you like a toddler or something when that happened? Were you like a toddler when you? I hope you were at least like, it was chewy. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what to say. I'm glad you're alive. You were a toddler. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're alive. That's the important thing, Nemi. I'm glad you're still alive. Oh, I have to log into Irium today. They sent me a message saying that Irium without me is like a sushi roll with no rice. How sweet of them. When they took you back home, you immediately ran over to eat more. Oh no. I ate Santa, my sister ate plastic jewelry. I used to chew on my McDonald's toys when I was a kid. Like, the McDonald's toys I get from the Happy Meals, I used to chew on those pretty excessively. I don't know if those, like, they probably weren't good for me because that's, like, plastic, but I do recall having a lot of chewed up McDonald's toys. Ooh, it's a cheese, a delicious cheddar, or perhaps a Swiss. Lots of small humans chew their toys. This is true. This is true. I will idly chew on any object near me when focused. Yeah, because I used to chew on, like, pencil erasers and stuff. I was one of those kids where it's like, I couldn't, like, if no one would ask me to borrow a pencil because my pencils were all chewed and disgusting. Ate a penny in kindergarten. Oh my god, you swallowed the penny. That's crazy. Did it come out? I assume and I hope it would have came out the other side. Because having a penny stuck in you for years doesn't seem like something that would be good. I assume that's what happened. Yeah, it probably came out. I would hope so. A delicious cheese. The cheese is still dirty. I must clean the cheese. It's up to me to clean this cheese. How do we feel about wet cheese? Duolingo 2012. Hello, welcome in. Shia Gorath would be proud. Cheese! He would. This is a big piece of cheese. But yeah, because Shia Gorath is very, like, Alice in Wonderland coded, isn't he? I don't like how this game has you spraying food and furniture with the hose. It's the fantasy. It's the Alice in Wonderland fantasy. Everything is okay because it's all in her head. Like melted cheese. No, like if you had like a block of cheese like this, and you were to just like run it under the sink for a few minutes, and then you were to eat it, like how would that make you feel? I don't know. I would prefer the cheese to be dry, personally. I don't think I'd like to eat the wet cheese. I don't like the concept of moist cheese. Yeah, exactly. There we go. The cheese is dry. Fresh mozzarella comes in water. This is true, but I don't like... I don't eat it when it's like that. I like it when it's on a cheese or something. Shigorat's Daedric realm is shown to primarily have two realms, Mania and Dementia. Oh, that's true. I did play a little bit of the Shigorath DLC in Oblivion, but I didn't get very far in it. I don't recall why. I think I might have been underleveled for it. There's a third with mostly a glorified waiting room. I see. So like a purgatory, if you will. What the hell is this thing? It's like a satellite dish with plates. Does it give you the Wabbajack, or does it give you something else? Because I would assume it would give you the Wabbajack, since that's what you get in Skyrim. I need to finish my Skyrim playthrough. I have, like, unlocked the final quest, and then I'm gonna go fuck around in Solstheim. I should do that. It gifts you with a reward of godly proportions. Interesting. Oh yeah, you like Skyrim too? I freaking love Skyrim, dude. That's probably one of my top 5 games of all time is Skyrim. It's such like a, it's somewhat nostalgic for me, honestly. I feel like everyone has nostalgia for Skyrim who's played it. You showed the boobs in your last playthrough by accident. That's why you don't have the nude mod on while you're streaming. Well, there's cupcakes here. Nice. I mean, at least you didn't show dong. Because I feel like you could get away with showing, like, a nipple. But if you show a dong, then it's like, it's all over. It's required for another mod. Oh. Well, you showed dong before. Oh no. Oh no. Neil isn't going to like that. Oh no, no, no. I mean, if you mark the video as educational, it'll be fine. like a yummy cupcake. The key is to just refuse to acknowledge it. You know, that's true. If you acknowledge it, then it's gonna be like a thing. But if you don't acknowledge it, then no one's gonna notice. Ooh, a croissant. A croissant. Ah no! Good ones. Yeah, Skyrim mod dependencies are like a pain in the butt. It's like there's so many dependencies that it's like, why does this mod require this? There's no reason why this mod should require this. And it's like, yeah, it does, because just cuz. Just cuz. Just cuz. Ooh, hold on a sec. Oh, there we go. Oh, so I remember just as Todd intended. Todd the god. It's Todd's world and we're living in it. I looted a dead body and the Pepe was— oh no! It was flopping around! Oh my god. Oh my god, I hope some— well, I mean, I hope someone clipped that, just for me, because I'm interested in seeing that. It sounds hilarious. The Todd Bringer. Ooh, I like that. Can I make it up there? I don't know if— no, I don't— maybe. I don't know if I can. The Todd Bringer. It summons an NPC of Todd Howard who just said, buy my game. Wait, the cat's up there now? Huh. Wait, I have an idea, hold on. Let me get the other ladder. Can I? Oh no, I can't, okay. Or can I? Oh, I can, okay. So let's— okay, let's put this here. And then, can I? Oh, I can make it up here, I think. Yes, I can. There's spellcrafting mechanics in Oblivion. Is there? I don't think— oh, maybe, because I don't recall doing like a mage character when I played Oblivion. Is that a blue raspberry? It's a blue— yo, they made the blue raspberry a real thing! Who even came up with the idea of like blue raspberry flavor anyway? Like, why does the raspberry have to be blue? Is it because like cherry and strawberry are like also red? So they had like, oh, let's make the raspberry blue. It tastes blue. You know, it does taste blue. I can agree with that. Kids love blue. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Oh, I can go up here. Wait, was this a big ass piece of cake? Oh hell yeah! Did it look like a shoe? You can make a spell of this 99.9 fire. Oh my god, that's crazy. I love— there's a screenshot of a ring someone made in Skyrim that has like— it was like 102% magic resist. And the ring is called Magic Isn't Real, Idiot. I love that. Magic isn't real. Everyone knows that, duh. Just like a mage casts this spell at you and you're like, magic isn't real. So your magic— it doesn't work on me. And he's like, just— what the fuck? By the 9! Oh, sorry, it's Skyrim, so they would say by the 8 if they want to be politically correct. They made Skyrim woke! The Imperials are trying to make Skyrim woke. I see your 102% magic resist build and raise you 100% magic absorption build. Is this cake? Okay, the cake chocolate is still dirty. Okay. There we go. Skyrim predicted the discourse. Honestly, it kind of did. Todd was, like, not fucking around when he did that. Not to get political, but Skyrim is for the Nords. Because Skyrim came out in 2012. Yeah. Oh my god, what was that, do you guys remember that series of, like, shitpost videos? I think they were like machinimas, and it was like what was that fucking video? It was like the naked Skyrim guy, and he like jumps off of a waterfall or something, and there's like weird music playing. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I don't remember what that video was called. It was by the guy, I think it was by the same person who made the Mass Effect ones, where the guy says, "Well, bang, okay." Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Mass Effect? I think that's what the video was called. God, no, I'm gonna look this up so I'm not crazy. Mass Effect? Yeah, like that's what it was called, right? Am I crazy? Austin Powers in Mass Effect Part 1. That sounds like an amazing video. I'm gonna put that in my gamer poop. Yeah, Manslayer. Manslayer. Yeah, that's the dude. That's the dude. That's the dude. Yeah, this dude. Oh my god. This brings back so many memories. Skyrim NPC rap god. 4 months ago. Wait, he's still making these videos? Power of the Penis, a Skyrim main quest gamer poop? Oh shit, he's still doing it. He's still doing it. Good for him. Good for him. He does cyberpunk ones? Gamer poop Mass Effect 3. Yeah, this is it. This is it. What was the exact video? He made the Nazim video. Oh god, I don't remember which gamer poop it was, but I swear to god that happens. He streams himself making them? Wait, that's so awesome. Yeah, fuck Nazim. All my homies hate Nazim. All my homies hate Nazim. Oh, that's what I didn't. Oh no, I was gonna get some chips while I was at the market, but they didn't have the chips that I like. But now I regret not getting chips anyway because I am a tad bit peckish. A little more than a tad because I only had a bagel to eat this morning. Okay, the cupcake is clean. Oh, this is. Let me get this. Yeah, there we go. Sounds like a bunch of nerds here don't get to the Cloud District often. Yeah, exactly. Fuck him. It's like this town is like 50 feet in diameter. What are you talking about? Oh! Oopsie, I didn't mean to do that. What am I saying? Of course you don't. Okay, who would you rather be trapped in a room with, Nazim or Cicero? And killing yourself is not an option. Nazim. Nazim less likely to be murdered? Yeah, that's true. I mean, Nazim is just annoying. Cicero is, like, kind of dangerous. Like, Cicero would be like, oh, if I want to escape from here, I must sacrifice you to the Night Mother. Or some shit like that, right? Cicero will make me try every goddamn way to loophole try to kill myself. What if we add a third player into the mix? What if we add the adoring fan? Feel like I could establish dominance over Nazim? Oh yeah, for sure. You definitely could. The Elder Scrolls has a lot of annoying characters. I mean, kind of. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I would say yeah, Todd is a master of his craft. This is true. This is true. No one can deny that. Cake tower stock. Oh, the branch is still dirty. Okay, I'll get that down here, perhaps? Oh, down there. Okay. Adoring fan, because if we're stuck in a room and I got hungry, I wouldn't be upset cannibalizing the adoring fan. Oh no. down to here again. So I can get the rest of this. Yeah, there we go. Adoring fan is an elf, so it doesn't count as cannibalism. Is that how it works? In Tamriel, elves don't count. Elves and humans doesn't count as cannibalism. Is that how it works? Because I know there's cannibals in Skyrim. There's like a whole quest line. Am I making that up? Isn't there a quest line that revolves around cannibals in Skyrim? I swear to God, that's a real thing. Back me up here. I'm right? I feel like if it can talk to me, I don't want to eat it. Yeah. There is. Okay, I'm right. I don't recall, like, if the cannibals were, like, elves or humans, or if they were a mixture of both, though. They're cannibals in Oblivion. Okay, that would check out, then. Damn, they got a real problem with cannibalism in Tamriel, huh? They're just silly little dudes. I mean... you know what I like about the idea of, like, cannibalism? I like, I don't like the idea of cannibalism. Let me rephrase that. But I strongly believe in the idea that, like, human meat just doesn't taste that good. So that every time there's someone out there who is, like, really obsessed with the idea of, like, cannibalism. It's already on the record. No, shut the fuck up. Like, people, like, hype it up, right? Those, like, wannabe cannibals will, like, hype it up. And then they actually try it, and they're like, wow, this sucks. Like, that's what I think it's actually like, right? I feel like it probably sucks. Hello, Clippa, no! No! No, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. Let the record show that I do not like the idea of cannibalism. I worded it incorrectly. I minced my words. I let out I let out a mouth fart, if you will. Tastes like chicken. I don't think it does. I don't know. I just feel like it probably doesn't taste very good. You farted out of your mouth? No, I mean, like it was something that, like, I mean, actually, isn't a burp just a mouth fart? Like, not to be gross, but, like, isn't that just what it is? Like, it's just gas that's exiting your body, right? So is a burp not a mouth fart? Because I feel like it is. You know I'm right. Mouth fart, butt burp. Yeah, exactly. They're interchangeable. I could have lived my entire life without having thought about this. Well, now you have to. Now you have to. You're welcome. They're both different ends of the digestion tube inside of us. Yeah, exactly. It's like this, it's the exact same thing, just a different ends. One is north and one is south. Oop, I didn't need to climb that ladder. Oh, that's clean, that's nice. If you subtract 9 months and a couple weeks from your birth... I don't want to think about that. No, thank you. That's math that I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do that math. Thankfully, I'm not good enough at math to do that in my head. Ding! I gotta clean this, too. There we go. Well, this is getting cleaner by the minute. Yippee! Is the current conversation topic curse knowledge? I mean, it wasn't my intention, but yes, apparently it is. Yeah, now you guys can think about that. I am not going to think about that. I'm going to think about this lovely hourglass that seems to be filled with fish. I don't think they're too comfortable in there. Oh, do I have to get... I do have to get up there, don't I? Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, I have to get there. Hold on. No. Curses. There we go. Oh, oh yeah, it's really dirty over here. Excellent. Okay, I need to get that. No. Okay, fine. Any New Year's resolutions? Other than getting back into the gym, not really. Just survive. That's my resolution, is to survive, I guess. Finish school without failing any more classes. Survival is a good resolution. I agree. I agree. God, it's like someone fucking... like a tornado came across this table or something. Move this back over here. Do marginally better than last year. I think that's a pretty good one. I think that's a good one. Okay, I need to take a snack break and find myself a little something I could snack on. So I'm gonna switch over to the BRB screen here, and I will be back in hopefully a couple minutes. I just remembered the fact that I fucked up my Bignon and now I'm upset again. uh, uh, why must I be cursed by my own foolishness? What snack did I just... I get some plain crackers. Just a small amount of plain crackers. That should get me through the next 30 minutes or so. Yeah, it should. Not much. I should have gotten the, I should have bought those chips when I was at the markets. That's what I should have done. Okay, let's work on whatever the hell this thing is. God, this level's gonna take me a while, I think. This is a small jug. Let's clean the small jug. Yeah, hopefully I can get this fixed by Tuesday. Okay, I'll mess around with it more afterwards. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. Maybe if I try resetting my computer. Restarting it, I mean. I'll try that later. This curly handle is very impractical. How are you supposed to pick that up? Can't really put your finger in there. Oh, let's get up here. Get the lid. There we go. Did I finish cleaning the frog? I think I did, yeah. Excuse me. Get this cup, too. Probably put up your pinky and it'd be light enough to pick it up. Oh, maybe, yeah, because this is Wonderland after all. Yes, that's clean. Did I finish cleaning this? No, why is this still dirty? It's a difficult color for me to see too. I don't know where to clean it. Ugh, whatever, I don't want to work on this right now. I guess I'll work on the table. Yeah, there we go. I still think the frog jug is pretty cute. Can I fall off? No, I can't fall off. Okay, I was afraid I was gonna fall off. Then I realized they probably wouldn't let me do that. Whee! Fork queen! That's kind of a shitty fork. I would not want to use that fork. Looks like it might cut you in the mouth. This table's gonna take me a while to clean, I think. Oh, there's still dirty down here? What? Where is it dirty? Oh, is it the orange part? God, why do they have to keep making things orange? Okay, where the fuck is it dirty? Oh, over here. Oh, I see. There we go. And then up here, there we go. Okay, that's clean. Yay! clean up this sludge in here. Go. And over here. Multi-purpose. I could probably use a cleaner. Oh, yay, it's clean! Yippee! Yippee! Oh, it looks so much nicer now. Yeah. Go back. Let's clean this floor, too. Because this is a pretty small area. What was the outfit you were drawing earlier? Oh, you mean the one that I was drawing that, when my computer decided not to work anymore? Is that what you're talking about? I wanted to come up with a concept for, like, a second outfit that's probably never going to get made. But, yeah, that's what I was doing. What was the concept? I'm not gonna tell you what it was. No, are you kidding me? That's a secret. That's a secret, because if it does actually get made, it's gonna be a surprise. I'm not telling you guys that shit. No. Of course not. That's a secret. It's not a fucking maid outfit. I would never do that. You know that. The fact that you can remove all of your prison stuff to greet the Emperor in nothing but a loincloth. Oh, that's right, you can do that. I think I've done that before, actually. Yeah, I'm not cleaning up anyone's shit. The only shit I'm cleaning up is my own. Go find someone else for that bullshit. Let me move this. Yeah, exactly. It's the Ryan Gosling drive jacket outfit. You got it. Yeah, I'll put this over here. I drive. I've never actually seen that movie. Does he just drive in that movie? Is that what happens? I seal. Exactly. I don't really care for Ryan Gosling, to be honest with you. He doesn't really do anything for me. It's a movie for the fellas. Okay, that explains why it doesn't interest me. Yeah, he's for the fellas. I can agree with that. Like he just exists and he's there. I don't know. Yeah, literally you, exactly. Barbenheimer was probably the funniest cinema oddity. It really was, wasn't it? That was, yeah, one of the strangest things, like, released back-to-back things that have happened. Nothing, I don't think anything will never have another Barbenheimer. I don't think we'll ever have another Barbenheimer. There will be many imitators, but none will be the same. Oh my god, I saw this, tweet. So, sure enough, the models from Marvel Rivals got put into a Google Drive and released, like, yesterday or something. And the guy who, released them, he posted it on Twitter. And he, like, replied to his post and he's like, why are people talking to me like I'm fucking Oppenheimer? And it's like, well, you know, you kind of are in this sense. You kind of did do the thing. So yeah, that's why people are talking to you like you're Oppenheimer, dude. You knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. Don't pretend like you didn't know what you were doing. Yeah, what is this fool done exactly? Don't pretend like you're innocent. You knew exactly what you were doing. Like, oh yeah, I uploaded these models so people could use them for cosplay references. Sure. Sure, Jan. Uh-huh. Yeah, alright. Whatever you say. That wasn't his reasoning, but you know, I can see that as being, like, a reason someone might say. I like when the quote, "I am become death, destroyer of worlds" was made. It was not intended to be edgy and cool. Yeah, I know. Exactly, it was like an oh shit kind of thing. Do you think the descendants of Oppenheimer are cursed? Do you think he has essentially cursed his bloodline? I mean, the only way to know is to talk to someone who is a descendant of Oppenheimer, but I don't know any. It depends on your belief system. This is true. This is very true, actually. Ah. Oh no, I don't think the nuclear stuff was a problem for him. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, it's certainly a problem, but I don't think it was a problem for him. I mean, maybe it was. I don't know. Yeah, 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 I'm pretty sure he did have children. Yeah, exactly. One of his grandkids is still alive, according to Google. Okay. That's got to be like an awkward like conversation to have. Like, "Oh, are you like related to the guy who did the thing?" It's like, "Yeah, nepo job." She's apparently a technical writer for the Nevada National Security Site. Yeah, that is kind of a nepo hire. That's kind of a nepo hire. I will agree to that. Oh, your granddad doomed the human race. Yeah. She has a PhD. I mean, that's true. Yeah, I mean, sure. But you know, someone probably saw her last name and was like, "Oh, you know, you're probably a good fit for this." Also, I think it's funny how like 99% of Nevada is owned by like the United States government. Like yeah, you know, there's like reservation land on there as well, and there's Vegas or whatever, but like 99% of it is like owned by the government. Not a big fan of the government. I mean, like, what else they like? What else is there to do with it? I guess. Like, it's just a desert. Can't really do anything else with it. My God, can I just clean this friggin' hat? Yeah, Nevada does not strike me as a particularly exciting place outside of like Vegas. Like, I know there's Reno. I've been to Reno before, and Reno is not a very exciting place. I mean, they have like casinos there, but I mean, I guess it's a place to live if you like gambling. I guess that's why Germa moved there. Lachlan. Oh, where is Lachlan? Yeah, I know Vegas and Reno. I don't know where Lachlan is. It exists because of stuff that happened in the 1800s. Oh, okay, okay. I know what you're saying, yeah. It's the border of Nevada, Arizona. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Speaking of Reno, have you guys watched Reno 911 before? That's like one of my all-time favorite shows. I love Reno 911. That show is so funny. They tried rebooting it, but I have not heard good things about the reboot. It's the town you go to if you've been kicked out of both Vegas and Reno. Oh no. I remember, like, I discovered Reno 911 on Tumblr because a lot of the screenshots were like popular reaction images. Like the specific one where that one cop says you can't fight crime if you ain't cute. That one was pretty iconic. Oh, I see. It's all dirty under here. Okay. Here we go. He works as a carpenter, Oppenheimer's son. Oh, okay. I hope he knows how to make a good chair. How come they don't make gaming chairs out of wood? I mean, I guess it's because it probably wouldn't be that comfortable, to be fair. I just answered my own question. Never mind. None of his descendants seem to have touched physics. Rocking chairs. Yeah. Ding ding. Okay, how much? Is this stupid hat still dirty? Oh my god, where's it dirty? Stop being dirty. There we go. Oop. Imagine how hard it hits to be mid-rock while pulling off a clutch play. God, that's how like old people are gonna be. That's how we're gonna be playing video games when we're all old. In our fucking rocking chairs in the retirement home, playing like, I don't know, Fortnite 3 or whatever. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. The hell is that? Huh. Dorothy is a doctor of English writing and works in the science communication and looking her up. Are you doxing? Are you doxing Oppenheimer's descendants, Grishlock, on my stream? Are you are you doxing Oppenheimer's descendants? I don't know if they count as doxing. I mean, if they're public figures, then I guess it's fine. And I mean, like, if they have does having a link, I mean, if they have a LinkedIn, then I guess it's fine. Oh, there's the word dirty. And I assume they all have LinkedIns. Just LinkedIn. Okay, yeah, then that's fine. That's fine. Here we go. Yeah, I think this area is mostly clean. Yeah, okay, it's good enough. No idea where their ranch is. Okay. Hold on. There are multiple matches for Oppenheimer Ranch. Okay. Oh, there's the the Oppenheimer house? Hold on. This is on the National Park Service. Wait, the Oppenheimer house? Oh, you can go see the Oppenheimer house. Where is this? It's in Los Alamos. Okay, that makes sense. However, oh wait, never mind. You can't see it. It's not open to the public. The Doxenheimer. No, the Oppenheimer house is not open to the public. Okay. But I think Los Alamos is. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Hmm. The Doxenheimer. Sorry, that's just such a funny phrase. Lost a Lamau. Oh, that's a good one. That's real good. What the hell were the A Lamaus doing when Oppenheimer was doing his shit? Why didn't they try to stop him? Or maybe they did. I don't know. Maybe knowing how to use Google is creepy. I mean, I'm sure, like, anyone with the name Oppenheimer was getting, like, a ton of Facebook requests after, like, the movie happened, you know? Oh shit, they actually did it, Lavelle. No! Also, welcome in, Grimbo. Holy shit, Zorp, turn on the TV! What was that post I saw? I saw this post the other day that was like, maybe the Greys are mad because they're like skinny and gray. And that's why they're jealous of humans because they don't like being skinny and gray. Or something like that. I don't remember. It was funnier when I saw it. I'm not doing a good job of relaying it. Maybe the aliens just want BBLs. Did anyone ever think of that? Maybe Gleep and Glorp came to Earth because they wanted to get their booty cheeks inflated. I'd be pissed if my entire race were twinks too. Yeah, the Greys scare me too. I'm scared of aliens in general, to be honest with you. I'm quite terrified of aliens. Like, there's a reason, well, I mean, there's multiple reasons why they tell you not to drive through the desert at night. But I'm pretty sure aliens are one of the main reasons. And also El Chupacabra too, perhaps, if you're in that part of the world. What else do you have to worry about? Oh, like, that's true, you got the, well... Oh, what are they called? What's the correct term for them? Hold on, let me Google this real fast. Oh no, I have to sneeze. I haven't been taking my, allergy medicine recently, because I feel like my sinuses have been very thin. And I know that, like, nosebleeds are, like, a side effect of the allergy medication that I have. And I'm worried that if I take it, I'm gonna start getting nosebleeds, you know? We were abducted by tall, handsome aliens with blonde hair and blue eyes. I feel like that was, like, a thing in, like, a couple of abductions, though. They said the aliens look like that. Won't know till you try it. That's true. I mean, my allergies haven't really been too bad, but... I don't know. I'll probably have to start again soon. Dice. On a 7. Okay. You do be sounding like the most congested seal on the planet. I hope... Do I really sound that congested? Do I really sound that congested? Oh god, I didn't realize I sounded so congested. I mean, I do sniffle a lot, this is true. You're good? Okay. I'll take my allergy medicine tomorrow, then. There's the rare times where aliens and Bigfoots cross paths. But what if Bigfoot is alien? Has anyone considered that? You're gunked up more than those teacups you've just cleaned. I mean, to be fair, I do feel quite congested right now. I do feel quite congested, so... Here's a theory. Is it perhaps a game theory? There's also a theory that Bigfoot is a fourth dimensional entity. I like that theory, to be honest with you. I like that theory. What if Bigfoot was originally a hairy guy that just wants to get away from society? Maybe. Maybe. What the hell is this? This is a fucked up teapot. What the hell? It's got like legs and shit. Ew. I mean, Bigfoot is just like big monkey, right? He's just monkey mode. There are genetic disorders. That, yeah, I've seen that before. Like the people who have hair on their faces and stuff. I've seen that. That's a very unfortunate one to have. That is a very unfortunate one to have, I have to say. Yeah, I can understand wanting to like get away from society if you have that. The Beast Titan. Okay. I like the theory that there are just like people like, not really a society, but there's just like people who've just like decided to become woodsmen. You know, they just kind of like live off the grid and they live very primitively, just like in the woods, in like the wilds of national parks and stuff. They've just like disappeared and decided to do that with themselves. I'm a proponent of the wild man theory. And that they occasionally kidnap people from time to time. For who knows what reason. What would you do if you heard a tap on your window and you looked over and it was Bigfoot and he flipped you off and walked away? I don't know what I would do, to be honest with you. It would take me a while to process that. Go live on the Appalachian trails with the Mothman. Yeah, it's probably not an organized thing. Just like some dude who's like trying to LARP as oh, the fucking, who's the guy, the Unabomber? They just like read the manifesto and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna do what he failed to do. And then some of them survive and then some of them die. And he takes, okay, if he took a dump outside my house, I'd be pretty pissed off. I would be very pissed off if Bigfoot did that. I would not be happy. Not be happy at all if he did that. Can I, oh. I just want to jump on top of this thing. Thank you. There we go. Then why do you take a dump in Bigfoot's backyard? Okay, first of all, I don't go camping. First of all, that's not me. I don't go camping. So that's not a me thing. That's a other people's thing. He's just returning the favor. That's like part of the reason why I don't go camping is because I don't want to have to poop in a ditch. Right? It's very uncivilized. You never hear about people finding Bigfoot dumps out in the woods. I mean, that's true, but like, how would they know if they're Bigfoot dumps? They could just be like animal poos, right? Like maybe they just think that they're animal poos. Because like you would think like, oh, Bigfoot is big, therefore his poos should be big. But what if actually it is in fact the exact opposite? What if in fact Bigfoot does not have big poos? You gotta bring a delicate tent for the poos. Different animals have distinctive poo. Yeah, what if Bigfoot's poo looks a lot like another animal's poo? What about that? He has little pebbles. Yeah, exactly. What if he just does like little pebbles like deers do or something? You know? Yeah, like a rabbit, exactly. Ah! Because, like, we don't know the diet of Bigfoot. For all we know, he could be, like, eating berries. He could be a vegetarian. It's Cat, welcome in. What if Bigfoot is really only small like a rabbit? Well, then they wouldn't call him Bigfoot then, would they? Has a rabbit's butt, so more of his organs can be at his feet. He'd probably not have pebble poos unless he was not eating fiber. Oh, okay. Red Dead Redemption talked about that, really? So wait, Kritzcats, what you're saying is, like, what if Bigfoot was the Easter Bunny? Is that what you're saying? Like the Easter Bunny from VSH? Like the Demo Man Easter Bunny? Is that what you're saying? What if he's just an ordinary rabbit? I don't know. Well, then he would be a rabbit. Do you think he pisses like a regular guy? Oh no, I don't really want to think about the logistics of Bigfoot urination, to be perfectly honest with you. I would prefer not to think about that. What if all bunnies are Bigfoot? Are you okay? Are you okay, Kritzcast? You're kind of talking nonsense. Do you need to get some more rest? do you need to get some rest? Are you okay? All toasters, toast. Okay, what do I clean next? Gotta finish these cups. Ding. You're talking like Bigfoot is real and they're asking if I'm okay. You don't believe in Bigfoot? Well, don't you guys, do they have Bigfoot in Europe? Or is that like the, what's the other one, the Sasquatch? Or Bigfoot, yeah, exactly, this is a Bigfoot truther chat. Are Bigfoot and Sasquatch the same thing? No, Sasquatch and Bigfoot are the same thing. In Scotland, we have Kelpies and the Loch Ness Monster. Oh, that's right, because you guys don't really have, like, forests in the way that we do. Because I swear to God, there's like an Asian version, like, not Asian, I mean Asian as in, like, isn't there like a Nepalese Bigfoot? What is that one called? The Yeti, that's what I was thinking about, the Yeti. Okay, I was thinking about the Yeti. Which is like Nepalese Bigfoot. Bhutanese passport. No, in Europe we send our kids to school. But the Yeti was Canadian. I mean, spaghetti is his favorite dish. Ah, that's a good one, that's a good one. Man, I could go for some spaghetti. I'm having noodles tonight, but not spaghetti noodles. Maybe I'll have spaghetti tomorrow. What if Bigfoot has rabbit poo because his diet consists largely of Red Bull? Oh dear. Yeah, what would happen if you fed Bigfoot Red Bull? Do you think he would like it? And no one finds him because he's too fast. You just put tomato sauce on dried ramen and it's basically spaghetti. This is true. This is true. That's an easy way to make spaghetti. I mean, if you say that to an Italian, they'll be legally obligated to kill you, but as far as I'm aware, no one in this chat is Italian. Unless there's like secret Italians here, like there are secret Koreans in Yakuza. In which case, it wasn't my idea. I'm not the one who would put tomato sauce on ramen. That was Grimbo. That was Grimbo. A large primate in the woods constantly tweaking like a middle schooler. The idea of an amped up cryptid with monkey strength is terrifying. Did I try the Dr. Nog? I have not tried the Dr. Nog because I haven't gotten my hands on any eggnog. I forgot to do that. My grandmother is an Italian and I can feel her ghostly hands trying to tear my skull out of my skin, but it was worth it. I put ketchup on chow mein and threw up for 3 days. Oh my god, wait, I didn't tell you guys about cheese Pepsi. Did I? I didn't tell you guys about... No, I didn't tell you guys about cheese Pepsi. I did not tell you guys about cheese Pepsi. Okay, okay, I need to show you guys this video. I need to show you guys this video. Let me find the video. Hold on, I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this. This will be the last thing I do. I will show you all cheese Pepsi. Where was that? I posted it in the group chat. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, how can I download an Instagram video? Can I do that? Okay, hold on. How do I... Can I make... How do I'm trying to figure out how to make Instagram video go backwards. I don't know how to do it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna wait for the video to restart and then I'm gonna bring it up and show you guys. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. How do I... Which window capture was it? Must be this one? Oh no, because of the game capture. Okay, hold on. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, hold on. Wait, that's the wrong window capture. Why is it doing that? Okay. Oh, because that's window capture. Hold on. It must be this one. Oh, hold on. I hate window capture. Oh, because of this. Okay. Oh, that's... Wait, why is it... That's bizarre. Okay. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Hold on a sec. I just want to get this in screen. Okay. There we go. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see that. Okay. I present to you all cheese Pepsi.
치즈요? 아니 이렇게 먹으면 바닐라 콜라 맛이랑 똑같다고 해외에서
Oh, it's
난리
cheese Coke. I'm
났다길래
sorry. I thought it
궁금해서
was cheese
바로
Pepsi.
해봤는데 콜라 따라서 위에 치즈 2장 넣고
Oh, no, it is cheese
섞어준
Pepsi.
다음에
Okay.
전자레인지에 돌려주면 이렇게 치즈가 위로 떠오르는데
비주얼 충격주의.
이걸 섞어주면 밀크티 같은 비주얼 완성. 바닐라 콜라보단 밀크쉐이크의 콜라탄 맛인데 다시 해보진 않을 듯.
궁금한 사람만 도전해보기.
This cheese. Is this why they did martial law? I mean, you know, I saw that and now you guys have to see it too. I knew the moment I saw this video that I had to share it with all of you. Because I don't think I've ever seen anything in my life. Like, people talk about pilk like it's the most disgusting thing in the world, right? But, like, Cheese Pepsi saw pilk and was like, hold my beer. Check your joke, which way, Western man? Oh, dear. I hope you all enjoyed Cheese Pepsi. Honestly, to be honest with you, I think making Cheese Pepsi you should go to jail. Like, I think anyone who does that should go to jail. Like, yeah, that I think martial law is justified in the case of people are making cheese. Like, if I was the president and I found out my citizens were making cheese Pepsi, I would declare martial law too. Because that's not right. That's not normal. There's something wrong with society. No one should be making cheese Pepsi or cheese Coke. Pilk is just a root beer float with Pepsi instead of root beer. Valid. I know I'm valid for that. I know I am. Oh, let's see. I think it's time I get some num-nums. So I'm gonna switch over to the ending screen here. Did I close off that announcement? I think I did. What's going on? Okay, let me find someone for us to go to today. Let's see here. What's going on? Let's see. I think I'll send you guys to Soar, who's playing her favorite SMT. I'm gonna send you guys over there. But before I do, I hope you all have a lovely, wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're from. And hopefully, I'll see you all next time.